G'day ladies and gents, how's it going? Mate, we've had a bit of a bad weekend. We dropped our little bike and now we got a tank dent. Oh well, life goes on. But I can't say that it didn't hurt. My baby, she's been dented and scratched and cracked and something broke. Woo-wee. We can make this. Oh, lushness, mate. I've just come from TNR. Hence why it's dark. I was going to film during it, but it was just a whole bunch of noisy shenanigans that really didn't sound too appealing. It was quite annoying to deal with, actually. Like, as much as I love a good bike revving, mate, there's a limit, and especially in certain situations. So I thought I'd get a little cheeky video done before the sun fully set. So I didn't go on the full ride with the boys. In fact, I'm heading back. So let's not. I've got to go meet my missus now. Hence why we're on this lovely journey. But man, can't believe it. I dropped my bike and it was the most... Well, actually, I didn't really care that much. I laughed about it. Now it still hurts because I'm still riding and looking at it all the time. And every time I look down, I'm reminded of my failure. But we move, boys. We move. Now, I wouldn't have been bothered too much, honestly, if it was just my clutch lever that I'd broke, because the clutch lever breaking does not bother me that much. It's the fact that the tank got dented. Now, I don't know about you boys and girls, but a Honda Rebel tank goes for about 700 Australian dollars, and a clutch lever goes for about 10 bucks. So, as you can imagine, snappy breaks heart and wallets, alright? It don't feel too spectacular, okay? It just do not. But what can you do about it? We've done it now. Bike's scratchy and dented and oh well. I have, however, contacted a body shop about my bike because, right, I'm thinking that my tank can get repaired and I might get it painted depending on how much it costs. Although, since I dropped it, I don't know if it's because I tightened my chain or if because I dropped it now, my bike makes a weird noise as it's riding. It's like that noise, and I don't think that's sort of supposed to do that. So it's a little bit how you're going, that's for sure. I was going to keep going, but let's not take that risk. Also, I really thought that guy was going to look and slow down a bit instead of just going across the road. That's why I kept going. But it's alright. No one was hurt. But man, the bike just... Scarlett took a tumble, alright? It happens. We move. Look, it's not the end of the world. It's just unfortunate. But listen. It might just be the chain that I've tensioned a bit. It's going whoa. And I don't know why. So that's a fun development. But man, we just came from TNR. TNR, if you don't know, in Melbourne is the Tuesday night ride. So lovely time. See a whole bunch of nice bikes. I would have taken photos. I was too busy gas bagging. But I have a sussy. Now I've got a custom job here now. It's lovely and painted now. And scratchy. So she's done well, mate. She's done well. She has survived me so far, and she will survive me till the end. But I was kind of planning on doing some work to the tank if it's not too expensive. So we shall see what that comes to, okay? Because I'm not buying a tank cover for 300 bucks, right? When you could just buy a tank for 700. It's just not worth it to me. Now, obviously, it's like saves you 400 bucks, but I'd rather just buy a tank than a tank cover, dude. It's not. The math ain't mathing in my head, okay? I do not like riding around this area, that's for sure. So we just came from Luna Park, if you don't know, every Tuesday in Melbourne, 7 p.m. we meet up in Luna Park. I don't come every week just because I happen to work until 7 most Tuesdays. But hey, today I blocked it off specifically to come have a gander and just enjoy the ride. So yeah, if you're in Melbourne, boys and girls, I might tell you when I'm heading out that way next, then come say g'day. You can laugh at the Honda Rebel that's scratched, okay? But alas, we move. That was an ADR 8. You don't see many of them around. Let's make sure this guy sees us. Woohoo! The inner suburb riding. They say riding bikes are dangerous, and this is why. Riding in the inner suburbs, mate, it's a death trap. But I would avoid it. I don't ride around here much. But if you are going to come into the inner suburbs, I would ride. I don't want to drive. The traffic through this region is despicable. I don't know how anyone can live around here willingly, man. If you're working and you choose to live here and you can't work anywhere else, fair enough. But if you choose to work in the city and you want to live in the city, I have questions for you. Why? Oh man, I tell you what, it was bloody hot today. We were hitting at a nice fine 34, 35 degrees. Now it's at a lovely lush 26 or 25, but because it's shadowy, it's a lot cooler. It's a lot more pleasant to ride. Now, of course, ATGAT is important. I'm wearing an invisible jacket, clearly. And if you don't believe me, do as I say and not as I do. Wear your gear. You come off without a t-shirt. Oh, without a t-shirt, it's gonna be worse. But you come off without a jacket, I assure you, you're gonna feel it more than the average man. I respect that person, but also I thought they were turning for me, but turns out they were just turning left. So, it all worked out for you, boy. Oh, mate, this weather right now, compared to all day, like riding today sucked. It was so hot, but right now, beautiful. And I know a lot of my watchers are from America or something. Oh, that's right, it's Hanukkah today. See a lot of the boys out. A lot of my viewers are from America, so you see a lot of them complaining that it's cold as hell. And a lot of people on my Instagram said the same thing. Guess what, baby? I live in Melbourne. Australia, for the rest of the world, is seen as this death trap full of bugs and snakes and crocodiles and 1,000 degrees. But down in Melbourne, we got bugs, we got snakes. We don't have crocs, but we do have bloody shicer weather, mate. It's always fluctuating from hot, cold, hot, cold. You'll frequently see a Melburnian carry an umbrella on a sunny day because, mate, we experience a thing called the Four Seasons. Over here, it ain't just a hotel. It is literally every day we experience. The only thing you don't see is the leaves falling off the tree. Although you might occasionally see a gummy drop a whole branch on your car. So it's basically the same. It's just a little bit more spicy. Oh, boy. Mate, it's a lot better. Riding to that place took me 55 minutes. On the way back, it's saying 22, so I'm sensing there's a lot less traffic. Mind you, it did not take me 55 minutes. If you ride a bike, you know why. If you don't know, mate, I didn't realise I was a jazz scatting legend right now. Oh, can't even make the joke without stuttering. God damn, what's going on with me? Man, I've been playing Cyberpunk 2077 again recently. Now, I didn't realise how demanding that game was. I got a 3080 Ti and a 12900K in my computer, right? It's running off an M.2 NVMe, and it's still chugging along. Like, I play it on high ultra settings, somewhere around there. But god damn! The frame rate's being inconsistent, so I had to, like, change it around. I was originally playing with ray tracing, and I knew that would tank it, so I changed it off. Because even with DLSS, this game struggles, man. It's ridiculous! Ridiculous! Oh, I'm getting stuck. Too many lights. Do you know that sign right there? You know that one where it says new limit? Every time you see that sign, you should be depressed, because that means they lowered the speed from what it should be. That's why it says 50. It was probably 60 before. Maybe even 80, but it was probably 60. It's such a shame. They're becoming so frequent. Our lovely Victorian government reckons lowering the speed saves you from having accidents. All that does is create impatient drivers who thus then drive faster out of anger and then crash into people because, well, everyone's too slow. If they just make everywhere like 80 k's and the freeway 150, mate, I reckon we'd have a lot less problems to deal with. And also, of course, make sure that the drivers have a better bloody understanding of how to drive, not just, can you pass this test, a very generic test? Good. That should be a lot harder, I reckon. But it ain't. So, unfortunately, we have a lot of crap drivers here. A lot of people from Germany laugh at every other country, because Germany, apparently, it's quite hard to get a license in, or at least maintain one. So, you have to do a test and all that stuff to prove you know how to bloody do it. And I respect that, because everywhere else, bloody useless, mate. Oh, this breeze. I'm loving it. Loving it. But yeah, I'm on my way home right now. Gonna play some more bloody Cyberpunk. We're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be wonderful. Tell you what, dude, at TNR, there was a guy in a little Iron 883. It was a stock 883, but it had an exhaust on it, like a typical Harley. And man, it's such a shame, because I was having a yarn to the bloke beforehand. Good bloke, top bloke. And then he said he gives me goodbye, he hopped on his bike. Then he went to leave and he just friggin' redlined it for like 30 seconds. Now, I'm not going to lie, part of me would have loved to have seen the engine blow, despite me enjoying the conversation with the bloke, but a redlining Harley with like a straight piped exhaust, that bloody something just smacked me in the neck, typical bugs of this country. But yeah, dude, it did not feel good to the eardrums, of course. Questionable antics by your mates sometimes. I don't know if I trust that on the ground. It looks like oil. But yeah, dude, don't redline a Harley, and specifically don't redline your bike at a bike meet, guys. I know an exhaust sounds nice, but a bike meet is already enough of a hot bloody commodity because the cops hate them. And when you start redlining your bike at the bloody events, they want to bloody shut them. I nearly fell over then. Don't mind me. I'm pretty sure I almost ran a stop sign. But I didn't. That's why I nearly dropped the bike. Now, can I get onto this road? That's a great question. I think I can sneak... Oh, you bastard. You just had to change lanes at that exact moment, didn't you? Woo! Nothing like a bit of nighttime traffic, baby. We're moving, we're cruising. Tell you what, having a bike in this condition is absolutely peak because... Oh, I hate driving in traffic. I'm sure everyone hates driving in traffic, but oh mate, traffic driving in the inner suburbs with the car. I've done it too many times, I hated it. I used to work in the city quite a lot, but I'd come from my suburb, which is nowhere near the city. And now I have to come here for bike rides now, because the bike meets are always in the goddamn city, because I suppose it's a central location, so it makes sense, but I hate it. You bet your ass when I get more popular on this damn app, I'm going to make sure I organise some bike nights in other directions, because I think it would be amiss if I did not. I think I'm supposed to... No, I don't have to go down there, thank God. But man, I hope you guys have been enjoying the content. I did try do a different ride. Like I said, it was pissing down and I decided to ride anyway. Well, I wouldn't say pissing down, but it was heavy enough. I don't typically ride in the rain because I can't be bothered, but I did it for you, alright? You better be happy with it, because I don't do that normally. We're going out to Marysville. I did talk about it in the yesterday's video that I uploaded, which is not yesterday at the time this one comes out, but you know what I mean. My most previous video. It is a 60 zone and we are going 40. What is the meaning of this? Why does no one know how to read a sign? I would go around, but I don't know. But also listen. Do you hear that? I don't know what's going on. Something doesn't sound quite normal. But oh well. I'm sure it's just the chain once I did something to it. So we move. But man, I am enjoying this summer weather. Although today, well, like I said, was a bit too hot, but I'm enjoying myself. How is it that the tram lines are the hardest part to ride on? They're so bumpy. If you're wondering why my voice is going, it's because of this bloody concrete road, mate. Mate, I've been thoroughly enjoying? Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah, no worries. I've been enjoying reading the comments lately. There's been a lot of interactions both here and on Instagram. If you follow me over there, same name. Only there's a bit more content posted on Instagram, as my missus handles a lot of the reels, because she's a darling and she's very talented in that regard. I would say she knows what she's doing more so than I do, so I would typically leave the reels to her. I just join in. Okay, but if you talk over there, mate, you can bet your ass it is me responding to you. So, say good day. I'll happily have a yarn with you, mate. I have a few guys who regularly send me reels over there, so, me gusta. Oh, that's better. It's getting a bit warm sitting at that set of lights. But man, I have had a good day. One day I'll record the TNR ride, of course, probably when I'm a little bit more comfortable recording around strangers. Nah, it's not what happened. I just talk too much. And that's a fact. Anyone who knows me IRL would know that I don't shut me gob, and that's why situations as such happen. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have time for today. I wanted to make sure I get a video done before it gets too dark, so take it easy, keep it cheesy, make sure you come join us at the bike rides. Of course, I'll happily say g'day to you. Funnily enough, I actually got recognised by a bloke when I had 300 subscribers, which is absolutely bananas to me. And I said g'day to him again today, because now he's my mate. So, well, hey. You want to come say g'day, make friends, mate? Come down to the bike night in the TNR. TNR, probably less chance of seeing me because I work late Tuesdays, but bike nights are usually, as long as it's not raining. You should know that by now. Biking's good as long as it ain't raining. Woo! But as always, take it easy, keep it cheesy, ride safe, be well, and have a good day. Peace! Bye!